Hit me up for the mentorship if you want to learn more about cryptocurrency and blockchain technology. Oh man, I'm gonna just let this one stream. I'm gonna let this one just kind of ride. There's been a lot on my mind lately. I mainly started this YouTube channel for myself, I really did. And it's just like, I don't know. I just started it for myself, and I wasn't even really expecting it to grow. It is what it is. It could be bigger. I don't care. I don't know. I just started this to express myself. And the point of this video is people reach out to me a lot. Aloha, brother. Point of this video is people reach out to me a lot. And I never expected that. And the reality of it is like I looked up to Polite a lot. I looked up to Polite a lot. And just how some weird paradox happened, people kind of treated me like the way I was treating Polite. People looking at me like the way I was looking at Polite. People all stressing giving me money the way I was stressing giving money to Polite. And it's just crazy. Like I never asked for any of this. Um, I was just up in the jungle a few years ago. I found out about Bitcoin cryptocurrency, and I just fell in love with it. I was in up on the mountains. I had no one to talk to, so I started this YouTube channel just to talk to myself on the internet because I never did it before. And I realized how much fun I was having. I was having so much fun making videos and creating videos while no one was watching. And like at the time, I knew no one was watching, so I just started having fun with it. And at the time, I was homeless, man, but I chose to be homeless, and I was teaching myself programming every day. I was day in and day out studying programming, studying. I knew that like somehow if I stuck to computers, I would be out of poverty. If I knew how to program, so that's what I did. I stuck to that shit, and I went homeless because I needed all the time and energy to do so. And it was rough, man. I had some beautiful people who helped me out every now and then, but I was on my own. Um, so when I got that life insurance when my pops died, first of all, I was telling them like, yo, you taught us, because I was looking up to Polite like for financial advice, and I went to my dad and I was like, yo, man, you know, my dad works in banking and shit his whole life, and he never taught us nothing about money. And I got upset with him. I was like, man, how come you never taught us about money, like banks and everything? And I don't know. So I was getting all my financial information from Polite at the time. And I got so upset because Polite was talking about life insurance. And I got so upset with my pops. I was like, damn, man, like, you haven't taught us nothing. Like, and I got angry at him. I yelled at him. And a few months later, he's like, all right, I got some life insurance, and I'll put you on my life insurance just in case anything were to happen to me. I told him like, yo, you kind of unhealthy, you unhealthy. Polite was on the health shit, I was on the health shit, and I was looking at my dad like, you unhealthy, like trying to get my dad in the health thing. He kept ignoring me. He kept ignoring me. And then when he finally started having heart problems, he's like, yo, I'm trying to get better on my health and shit. Anyways, I was like, yo, I'm trying to reach out to you. He's just like, yeah, I don't know. I'm trying to get some surgeries for my stomach to control the eating. And I was just like, damn, it's nasty, man. So come to find out, he ended up getting a heart attack, da 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 da. But he didn't die right away. Um, he went back into the state mind of a child. It was nasty, man. And I was all homeless while doing this, just like, damn, man, just really down, man. So it was really rough, man. So I got the life insurance. That was stressful. And Polite was the only person I knew that got me on the financial mentorship, like financial literacy, got me on my health thing. Like I was studying programming. I got over 100 grand. I wasn't expecting my pops to die. He died. I was homeless. So the first person I looked up to was Polite. And I reached out to him, brother. I'm ready, man. Like I'm ready, you know. So I hit up Polite. I didn't know what he was running was a scam, but at the time I was so desperate to just get out of my situation financially that as soon as I had some money, I felt like if there was one person I could trust, it would be Polite. He'll at least let me know. So that's where the desperation was, man. Like it wasn't just like, oh, I'm gonna trust. It was like I don't know. It was just so much at that time, and I could have just traveled the world, and I wanted to, and I was just gonna hopefully make some investments with Polite, and then like move on forward. Anyways, all that story happened. Da 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 da. I wasn't even gonna say nothing about it for the longest time. I just wanted to die. Um, and then I don't know, something happened. Like Polite, I saw how dirty of how just evil and the sick-minded person he was, and I was just like, I'm not gonna let you do this. I'm not just gonna let you get away with this like you've done everybody else. So I'm gonna say something, and that's when I made that video. People like, yo, this guy looks stupid. Who's this guy all of a sudden? And I was like, damn, man, I already came out and said something against Polite. Like, let me just tell the whole story, right? And so I told the whole story. Um, and people made fun of me. People laughed at me. Everything you would not, everything you would not want people to know. Like, of course, so many people said I wouldn't have said nothing. I wouldn't have said nothing. My bad. I wouldn't have said nothing. But it's like, yo, you would have just let other people die too, bro. Like, and after I got scammed, and then my videos went out, more and more people hit me up. I got scammed by Polite. I got scammed by Polite. And then trying to look to me like for consolence or condolence or I don't know, man. I was just as fucked up as they were. I just had a YouTube channel and decided to express myself. So I felt bad. Like I don't know what to say. Like even the victims of Polite, like they have a hard time even just responding to each other, just because we're just so hurt, man. Um, and I just didn't even realize there was just pools of people who've been scammed and hurt by him. He's scammed people's grandmas. He scammed people's grandmas. He scammed women. He's women, pregnant women. He scammed so many people, black people, vulnerable, like I was. So it just hurt to be a, and then I still have to, maintain my lifestyle and everything in a new country. It was a lot. It's a lot. Anyways, fast forward. I'm here where I am now, and I no longer fear Polite. I know Polite's in fear of me. I have everything against him. And believe me, there's no way I can rest unless I know that something happens, right? We won't go into detail. But he didn't realize what kind of game I was on. He didn't realize that. And he felt like I was a threat and he wanted to get me out of his situation as soon as possible. I was naive. I trusted him, but as soon as he realized I was an intellectual threat, that's when he switched up the whole game behind the scenes. He was just going to use me for my money, but when he realized that he can make more money having me around, that's when he tried to like really. That's when it got real weird, right? And intimately weird with Polite, right? Like, like you family, you brother, like me, like I don't know what that was game or whether that was real, but I don't know. Like here, one day I'm like sitting, and then I'm in the vehicle with Polite, like telling me like we good, like you good, like we brothers, like, and then seeing that all that to I don't know, man. Anyways, people reach out to me, and I'm not like a really social person. I never really like I don't know. I just don't much. I really don't. Like I'm gonna be honest. I really don't like people like a lot. I really don't like people. I'm good with people. I don't like them. And I understand whatever I don't like about people. That could be people can not like about me. I get it. So that's why programming and being an introvert and just minding my own business has always been like my high, right? So people, I got hundreds of people reaching out, yo Roots, yo Roots, yo Roots, 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 and I got to maintain a business. I'm seeing how Polite maintained his business. I pretty much learned all my game from Polite, but like, yo, let me just be an honest person. Like, that was the missing ingredient. Let me just do pretty much everything what Polite's doing, but let me just be an honest person at the end of the day. And I realized, oh, I can build a business around that. And I'm not here to try to defend my integrity. Anybody who's been my mentor or anybody who's paid me for my services, anything knows that, like, I give my all, right? But I don't want to be the type of dude where, like, you got to pay me to talk to me. But at the same time, like, because that's fucked up. Like, I get it. Like, I'm a real ass dude. Like, but at the same time, there's so many people. My energy's so spread forward. And if you're not bringing business to the table, or if I see it's a Ponzi scheme, or you're trying to get me into some multi-level marketing, like, I don't know. I don't want to deal with it because I've already been scammed before. I've already been hustled before. And I have an edge with this computer shit. I really do. And I don't realize how far ahead of the game I am. And that's not to toot my own bag. I try to start this channel to keep people up on game. But no matter how much I keep people up on game, I realize how much way ahead of the game I am. And even my mentees, my platinum mentees, like every conversation, they just like speak like, they just like, I don't know. You gave me so much information. Even if you gave me a week, I still wouldn't be able to process it. And I understand, I understand. So sometimes I'm like, you need to just chill out on the YouTube channel because you may not realize how far ahead of the game you are, and it may not be doing you any good right now, but at the same time, I don't want to slow down and go over the basics of this and the basics of that, and I've already done that. And I don't get any excitement out of going over the basics. Like, I get more excitement out of going over really advanced topics, really deep programming, like really deep blockchain governance technology, and that's what I'm into. So not a lot of people are into that. And if I try to promote that on my channel, it's just too much. You got Polite's audience on my channel. You got new people who have no idea about Polite but seeing my Polite videos. You got all types of people showing up to my channel. That's dope. I appreciate it. But I already feel like everybody's coming, like there's no real groundation community, and people still thinking I'm scamming, people thinking I'm like Polite, like I'm good with the words, I'm good with the knowledge, so I can hustle people too. And it's like, yo, a lot of that's just too much. At the end of the day, sometimes I just don't even want to post videos. Sometimes I really just want to program and shut the fuck up and make my money. Like, I don't want to have to deal with people. I don't want to have to deal with people's personalities. I just want to program some dope ass shit, like dope financial products, like DeFi products. Like, I want to that's why I got into this shit, is to create my own decentralized exchange, like create my own coins and just create my own decentralized blockchain governance ecosystem. And it takes a lot of work. It takes a lot of work to get to that level, especially if you're going to do it mostly on your own. And I taught myself. I didn't go to computer science school. I'm from the streets. I'm from fucking West Oakland. I'm from Inglewood. I'm from the hood. Like, I mean, you know what I'm saying? East Oakland. Like, this shit, So it's a lot for me. It's a lot for me to try to process. I don't know. At the end of the day, I just want to program, make money, and not talk to nobody. Because honestly, I've already gotten everything I've wanted in life. And I've always, ever before I even started this shit, I wanted to be smoking weed on a beach somewhere with beautiful women. And I've been living that lifestyle for over 12 years. And I live it every day. I do it every day. I do it every morning, every afternoon, every evening. So I've already gotten all my prayers answered as far as the environment I want, and being my own boss. I couldn't have done it without Polite. If I didn't learn from the game from Polite, I wouldn't been able to survive, especially after he scammed me. So, yeah, I just decided to be an honest person and create an honest community. And I've linked so many people up. So many people got to meet each other. Yo, you Roots, yo, this. I'm glad I just put so many people in touch with each other. So I helped so many people out. I helped kids. I never saw it coming, but I just feel like the whole Polite situation was just the amplifier for me to get my message out there. And I kept it real with him. I kept it real with me. I didn't realize everything was a scam. And once I do, I'm taking actions to, go against that. But one of the best things I can do is just keep educating people about the crypto king. Share my videos. If they, just be an honest dude. They, just be an honest dude. I don't know how else without being morally righteous about it. And so that's why I decided, like, especially since people came down to Andre, like, you know what, like, this YouTube shit is a business to me. I don't get paid off the ads. I don't get paid off YouTube ads because of my Polite videos. So I got to, when it comes to hustling, YouTube, I got to get creative, bro. Right? But at the same time, I can't be all Ponzi, schemey, scammy. So it's a fine line to walk down. People are going to give you your money, but they don't know you. You got scammed by Polite. It's a fine line, right? I'm seeing, I'm popping up on financial information channels, financial information YouTube ads that I get no money for. And I'm like, yo, I'm a dude who's got Elon Marley, like a dude who's smoking weed. Like I smoke fat weed with dreadlocks and whatnot, but people still consider me a financial dude when I'm the one who got scammed. So I got scammed. I'm smoking fat weed, like, but hey, if people appreciate the game, they appreciate the game because I'm always going to spit it, right? No, people out there on the internet acting like they haven't been scammed or they haven't been duped or they haven't been played or, nah, man. Like, everybody's, whether it's been a Ponzi scheme, desperate situation for money. And I could play the same game on people. I could so play the same, but I don't. Because it's not worth the time, it's not worth the energy, it's not worth it. And I don't see how Polite did it. How can you just run a scam like that and, like, I don't know, it's mentally exhausting. And that's why he looked the way he did. That's why he's fucked up in the head the way he did. It's just all that baggage of scamming your own people, it weighs you down, bro. It weighs you down. And it weighs you down. So I didn't want any of that. So for those of who you reach out to me, I appreciate it. I just don't got time. I'm really not that interested in talking to people. I like to program, like, you know what I'm saying? And most of that's already taken care of in